Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 17. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He's going to get caught by Tyler Warren. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Viking 18.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. That 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Check up.
That one knocked by Warren. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning Chase left.
Stop.
Burrow on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Right, Eddie. Stop.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We'll get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Hold the ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go. Cut Viking. Cut Viking. 18.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Okay,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson now. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action, it's Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Deputy, go!
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it! Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Throws caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Taylor. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Come on, set! Got Cowboy 80!
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19!
Richardson on the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown! The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Pickup of 2 here, and the Bengals have a first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
11, 11, 11. Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. This is complete. It's Davis. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Top low 18. Cross low 80. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Richardson to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Go.
This is Taylor. He's got to gain a 6 there. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Taylor again. Continuing to move past the 45. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. blitz to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Up, right 80. Playing shot. Shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They kick the running back in motion. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Third and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down.
Can. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Right back to Chase. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Playing shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is Corley working the left side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Complete out to the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Turbo shot. Stop.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready? Back to cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Time!
Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Here we go. 11, 11. Hey, Ken. 11, Thomas.
Third and long for him here. That's him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. Plays up. Stop.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
Bengals field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. On the return, here comes Reed. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Drop 60, drop 60.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He passes the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10 from the 43.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
18, pioneer.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, 70 Lions.
Now a run with Taylor. By a man, he's in the clear. At the 20. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
28. Bengals 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Ready? It's hot! Hot!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On one, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
11. Here we go, here we go.
the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Cut. Hey, can. 11 mighty. Cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Straight ahead with Williams. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, Rattler. 18, 65.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the gun, Taylor. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Is this clean at the 30? Still has some space up near midfield. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
46-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Gun. Stop.
From the red zone on first. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. 11, Big 13. 11 Thomas.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
It's now 3rd and goal.
12. Right, 80.
I'll send a receiver left.
Stop.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And the Colts are able to bring in the kick.
The onside kick.
Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
48-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19 Lions. Get it.
He's back to throw. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
1st down, here's Swift. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 dip, Cowboy 80.
Play action with Richardson. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
18 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Here we go, set. Panthers 60, Panthers.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Returning it from the 4. Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before. He gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout.
Go!
On a designed run. Here's Richardson.
Let's go now!
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock.
Let go!
It's a design run for Richardson. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. So the Colts pick up the win in this one.